Well, I'm gonna grab an hour, maybe an hour and a half lure fishing down on this bay, which is on the east coast below Scarborough. It's a couple of minutes walk from the car park through this little wood, and then you drop down onto the bay. It's low tide. It's probably just about turning now, probably starting to come in. And I'm hoping to have a chuck at some bass if possible, chance of a pollock, but it's just nice to get out. There's quite a few guys out after peelers, I would think, after crabs and bait. Seen a few going off the top of the cliff with buckets, so this must be a productive area for small crabs for bait, I would think, or shrimps. So there's Scarbados. I don't know what that is, but I ain't touching it. Lovely little lagoon, a bit more tide pushing in. I bet this would be okay for fly. Well, you run behind you. I'd say it's only, looking at the maybe 3 foot deep, a couple of rod lengths out, maybe 3 rod lengths out. Shallow here. You'd need waders on, I suppose, to check it out. It's certainly a nice little spot. A bit shallow for the spinner, I would think, at the moment, so I'm going to give that a miss. I don't want to particularly lose too many spinners. Some of the lures, just got a little Toby on. Just nice to get out. I'm not really expecting to do a great deal. I've got some plastic lures as well, little shads and what have you. As I said, the tide should be just starting to push in now. We've been here 3 nights, and this is the first chance of really had to get the rod out. Just finding somewhere a little bit deeper, a little bit of a deeper channel would be nice. A lot of kelp. How much fishing I'm going to be doing I'm not sure, but there's a lobster pot tied off here with the look of things, unless it's one that's broke away. There's some flotation buoys, flotation and some rope, so I can't see any proper marker buoy. Not sure. Not an expert on lobster pots, but I've caught a few in my time. There've been lots of shoals of bait fish because the gulls, the guillemots, the clarks, whatever, have been going mad in huge groups. I don't know if we call flocks of flocks of birds, I don't know, flocks of seabirds. And we've been up round Bempton watching the gannets. I think I'm going to lose. I think I'm going to lose a lot if I cast out there. I think a little bit further on might be better, on that bit of a higher rock. That looks like a deeper gully in front of it, so I'll go and have a look there. The problem I have here is that the tide's coming in now and it's pushing in quite dramatically round the back of me. The majority of it's going left, which goes right down to the other side of the bay and goes back out again. But there is a smaller one that goes directly behind me. I think that's slightly higher, higher tide than this one, that starts cutting through, but I'm not totally sure, so I've got to be a little bit careful here. I don't want to get stuck. I like to get on that bit, but as you can see, it's already running pretty swiftly on that bit, so I might bottle that, because I think within 10 minutes that could be really difficult to get past. Anyway, we'll see how we go. I might go back round and try further up the bay, because I think another couple of casts here and then make my way back off, because I would have been better with waders on. I think if I come again I'll definitely bring waders, and then you're not so worried, are you, chest waders on. So that's where I've come from, the start of where this channel comes through. It comes right way down here, goes right way down to the other side of the bay. There's an inlet just down here. I don't know if you can see that, there's an inlet coming in. And then just where this pillbox is, if I can get out there over these rocks, which is not ideal in stupid summer beach sandals, if I can get over these rocks, I might get a few casts there. Plenty of shags drying the wings out there on the rocks. I assume the shags. Possibly cormorants, I don't know. I'm not an expert on these things. So around that rock is Cornelian Bay. Then Bempton Cliffs. And then Filey Brig sticking out. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. Certainly treacherous underfoot. Definitely going to have to get some proper footwear the next time, but it was just a thought, come and have a quick hour's fishing. I've got all the gear, waders with thigh waders, chest waders with studs in. To be honest, I think it's completely wrong time of tide. A bit later on, when it's moving through, I think you'd have a possibility of bass. We'll keep going though, keep having a throw. Cheer me up. I'll tell you what though, it's lovely to get out. Really peaceful here. My missus right on the other side of the beach. That's gotta be. It's got to be a quarter of a mile away. There's nobody else on this beach at all. Just don't want to get to walk. It's very, very difficult walking with these sandals. They're good sandals. They're like walking sandals. The mules, they're not cheap sandals, but on this bladder rack, it's a nightmare. Tighten my hat up. Oh no, trying too hard, see? Trying too hard, done it again. Right, stop there and have another go. Yeah, Bane's coming in now. Only a fairly light lure this, so I'm not getting out very far. Maybe 25 metres, 30 possibly. But in this channel I don't think it needs to be very far. If it's coming through the channel, I still think it's a little bit early in the tide. But you've got to be in it to win it, as they say. Seagulls diving for something. Are they terns? Oh, they're seagulls. Yeah, these are terns. One just coming pretty close to me and had a little look. I don't know if there's some sand eels or something. But I don't know, be the most surprised if I were to hook a bass Me or the fish, I would imagine, probably me. Like all this coast, very bad erosion. Every tide we're losing a little bit of East Yorkshire. North Yorkshire, sorry. I think North Yorkshire over here. The old pillbox from left over from World War II. Must have been pretty grim on an evening, on a night. People stationed here waiting for the invasion. Well, this is where we came down. This is where the path goes up to the little car park. This is actually called Cornelian Bay, I think. This is what it looks like with the tide in. Well, when I say in, it's halfway in now, I would say. This is probably when it's probably best to get here. I did want to have a look at it on low tide though. So where we started off over there, where I said there was a little bay that I said would be good for fly fishing possibly. That's where we started off. So anyway, we'll not know where we're going to be next time, but I'll be getting out soon. All the best.